All right, so what I want to review on this demonstration is traceability in Odoo's version 12. Now, in order to understand that, we're first going to go into a test environment here. And let's go into the inventory module where we can go and look at our products. And you'll see here, if we go to filter, we'll have a number of different products on display. If I go into manufacturing and I look at my products here, I can quickly look and see what's manufactured. I can see I'm manufacturing both the final product and component one. So there's a subassembly, and I can easily go into the final product here, look at the bill of materials, open it up, and look at a cost structure breakdown here and understand where everything is. I can see in order to produce the final product, I have to complete a manufacturing order for component one with this BOM, and component one will consume component three, and I also need to produce component two. I can see that here, right? Product is final, and here are the two components. Now, in order to understand traceability, let's go and create a manufacturing order for this. I'll see I have no manufacturing orders to do. If I create a manufacturing order for the final product, if I check availability, it'll tell me I only have component two available because it's not grayed out, and component one is still in red, meaning it's not available because the system's going to tell me I have to manufacture it. I go back to my manufacturing orders, I'll see the system is smart enough to automatically create a new manufacturing order for component one, and I can see it's waiting to be started, waiting for availability to be confirmed, and I can see the source document driving this MO is manufacturing order number 3, which is the original one for the final product, and I have it set up in a certain way through here. Now, if I open this up, I can quickly check availability. It tells me component 3 is in stock. And I can go ahead and produce this. It's going to tell me and this is the simplest way to produce a product in Odoo, right? I'm not doing routings. I don't have none of that in play. Simple production. What am I consuming? What am I making? It's going to tell me I'm consuming this component 3 here with this serial number. And it's going to tell me to create a new serial number for my component 1 that I'm creating, which I can do just like that and save it. Record production. So essentially consumed component 3 of the serial number that was specified. Component 3, it's going to produce number 7 here. I can see it's going to produce component 1, serial number 7. And once I mark it as done, that's it. And I can look at my traceability report downstream. I can see we produced component 1. Component 1 came from manufacturing order number 4, where we consumed component 3, and component 3 came into stock exactly 6 minutes ago via an inventory adjustment, and I can access that adjustment right through here by clicking there. You can see all the moves, the specific time the moves occurred, where they went from location to location, like that. Now you'll see when I go back here to manufacturing for the final product, I can see now all my materials are available, meaning I have all the required materials to produce this in my stock. And I can go in and you'll see the way I have it set up is Odoo automatically reserved those materials from my stock. And when I click produce for this, very simple, it's going to consume component 1, number 7, serial number 0007, component 2, this particular serial number. It's going to ask me in here the quantities. It's going to tell me up here, what serial number do you want to ascribe to this new final product? Very simple, number 8. I go ahead and record production and mark it as done. And just like that, that's all done. And I can go to the inventory traceability report, look downstream and see here component 2 and component 1, they were both part of manufacturing order number 3. Here are the serial numbers of each of those components affiliated with the final product, and I can drill down and I can see component 2 came from an inventory adjustment at 9:45:07, and component 1 came from another manufacturing order number 4, which in number 4 consumed 3, and I can see where 3 came from that inventory adjustment. So essentially I have inventory adjustments made for products 2, component 2 and 3, and then we did a manufacturing order where we consumed 3 to produce number 1, and number 1 fed in to our production of the final product here. Just like that. There we are. So that should give you the visibility you need, and you can always print this out as well. If you extend it, you can print out certain things so we can see. Maybe we don't care where these came from specifically, we just want to know the serial numbers involved. Just click the view you want and click print, and it will print the view accordingly. Or if we want to see a full-blown, and you can drill in, of course, to the records behind them. If you want to do a full-blown downstream report, just click print, and it'll give you all the related materials rolled up into that BOM, into this particular production. You can also see here the cost associated. You can see component 1 and 2, the unit costs rolls up to what it costs for the unit for the final product. We can also incorporate labor here if you want as well. So that, in a nutshell, is how traceability works. You can lastly go to look at your serial numbers all listed out here. So we can see I have them grouped by product. We can see 4 and 8 for the final product. We have a number of serial numbers for these components. Right? If we look at any one of these, drill into it, we can see the product, we can see when it was created. You can locate it, see where it is. We can see that it went from production to stock. These will show you all the stock moves. We can also access our traceability report for any one of these as well, right? We can see the traceability report for component 2 quickly and drill down and see it simply came from an inventory adjustment. So that will give you that bit of information. Yeah, if you have any additional questions or if you need traceability explained in more detail, please just let me know and I'll be happy to help you out. Thank you so much and have a great day.